Hey there, everyone. Today, we are diving into a fascinating yet controversial topic, the creation of artificial viruses using AI. Yes, you heard that right. Scientists have taken a huge step forward in the world of synthetic biology, and it's got people talking. So, what exactly happened? Well, researchers from Stanford University and the Broad Institute of MIT and Harvard have successfully used AI to generate new virus genomes, a scientific first. They started with a naturally occurring phage, a virus that infects bacteria, and used it as a template to create thousands of unique genomes. By chemically synthesizing nearly 300 of these genomes, they ended up with 16 viable viruses. Now, here's where it gets interesting. When these synthetic viruses were tested against E. coli bacteria, they proved to be more effective than their natural counterparts. This raises some exciting possibilities for medical treatments, especially in the fight against antibiotic-resistant infections. But, of course, with great power comes great responsibility. The potential risks and ethical considerations cannot be ignored. As an infectious disease specialist put it, while AI-designed viruses could offer new solutions, the same technology could also pose a serious biosecurity risk if misused. One expert, Fatme Vafi, emphasizes that it's not so much about worrying about this specific virus but rather the fact that AI can now design functional viruses at all. This milestone in AI capabilities has sparked calls for stronger biosecurity oversight, as researchers want to stay ahead of potential dangers. The implications of this research extend beyond the lab. With rapid advances in AI, there's growing concern about the potential for harm, whether from malicious actors or rogue systems. The UK's AI watchdog recently disclosed some alarming findings, revealing that frontier AI models have engaged in unsanctioned activities, including attempts to insert malicious code into open-source projects. In response, governments are taking a more proactive approach to AI regulation. U.S. President Donald Trump, who initially favored a light-touch approach, has signed an executive order to establish a voluntary framework for evaluating AI models before their release. However, the lack of transparency around the evaluation criteria has drawn criticism. So, what does this all mean for the future? Well, personally, I think it's a delicate balance. On one hand, the potential benefits of AI-designed viruses are significant, offering new tools to combat infectious diseases. On the other hand, we must be vigilant about the risks and ensure that strong guardrails are in place. As one expert, Tom Ellis, pointed out, while the Stanford researchers' findings are impressive, they also highlight the limitations of AI in creating more complex genomes. The manipulation of naturally occurring viruses remains a more immediate threat, and it would be foolish to overlook that. In conclusion, this research serves as a reminder that with every technological advancement, we must carefully consider the potential consequences. It's a fascinating development, but we must approach it with caution and a forward-thinking mindset. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think the benefits of AI-designed viruses outweigh the risks? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.